Welcome, my dear students, to my channel Mathematics Made Easy. Today is day 7 of 10 days of trigonometry, and this is Miss Ruchika welcoming you to her session today. So let's dive into the video and see what is problem 7 for today. So this is our problem 7 for day 7 of 10 days of trigonometry. I have kept here actually 4 parts for you, but they are to be solved similarly. Let's see what we need to find. So we need to find the amplitude and period of each of these functions. Now, what are these kind of functions? Let's observe them a little bit. First of all, this is a grade 10 trigonometry problem for all my students which have done the lesson on graphing trigonometry functions. This is from where I've selected this problem. And if you see these 4 functions given in question 5, 6, 8 and 9, then the first one is a cos function, the next one is sine, next is cos and next is sine. So just to give you some bit of little information before we solve this question, your sine theta, cos theta, these two functions, these trigonometric functions together are called sinusoidal functions, and these functions, sinusoidal functions, whether it is sine theta or cos theta, clubbed together in order to find their amplitude and period, we will use this key concept. So let's use this key concept. Let's see. So if your basic functions of sine and cos, these sinusoidal function, are of the form a sine bx, or in the form of cos it is a cos bx. So what are these functions? Let's a little bit get to know before we solve this question. So y definitely is the function of sine here. Here it is for cos. That's the two trigonometric functions we are dealing with in this question, together called as sinusoidal functions. And if we look at the first one, here you see the variable a and b. Similarly, a and b. So if you know these values a and b, usually these will be given to you in the problem. You can find these two things which are asked here. Number one, the amplitude. Number two, the period. So generally for a trigonometry problem like this, you will be asked amplitude, period. Later, as you would see when we go to problem 8, for day 8, you will see that we can use these things, all these key concepts, for actually graphing these trigonometry functions. So that comes little later. But as of this question, if you see the value of a and b for sine or cos function in the question given to you, then your amplitude is defined as the absolute value of a. So whatever is the value of a, that will give you the absolute value. Absolute value ensures that your amplitude is always positive. So even if in a problem your value of a is given to be negative, you will always take the absolute value and give your amplitude as a positive quantity. Second formula, or the second thing which can be asked in such a question for you, is period, and the formula for period as you see here. So when we are talking about period, it can be in 2 units depending upon the angle. So if your angle is given in degrees, so 360 degree divided by absolute value of b would give you the period. Or if we are talking about the same thing in terms of radians, then we replace 360 by 2 pi radians. So 2 pi radians over absolute value of b. Very, very easy. And this is the two formulas, number 1 for amplitude, number 2 for period, coming from the key concept written here already for you. So if you remember this formula, you can easily solve all these 4 problems and identify your value of a and b from the given problem, and then substitute in the formula to get the answer. So let's see, let's dive in how we get the solution. Okay, so this is the answer sheet and I will now explain it to you. So first we are comparing with a cos bx for problem number 5. So what is your a? I'm writing like in the same format. So if you compare now, the coefficients of cos bx is a, so a is 2, and the coefficient of x is b, so here it is nothing, so b is 1. Correct? So we compared with that, we got our amplitude as absolute value of a, which is 2, it's already positive. Period as 360 over absolute value of b, so b is 1, so the period does not change. Quite an easy problem to start with. Let's see what happens in problem 6 where you have sine functions. So again, we do the same thing. We compare here this time with a sine bx. So let me write it below. So 2 sine only theta. Yeah, so here actually your x is replaced by theta. So again, a and b, they have same values. If you compare, a is 2, b, you don't have any coefficient there, so it is 1. So again, your amplitude and period doesn't change for question 6, it is the same. This problem, question 7, I've just written, not given you the solution because I want you to solve it yourself. So that's your homework. Let's go to question 8. Here again, we are comparing with cos. So your A value is a fraction 3 over 4. So amplitude can be fraction as well, as long as you are taking here the absolute value. So it gives you a positive result, remember. Then comes period. We are repeating the same thing here. Formula, the only change is value of P, which is 1. And very similar to that, you can solve question number 9. So your amplitude in this case would be 1 by 2 and period will be 180 degrees. So I hope you understood how you can use the formula for sinusoidal functions, a sine bx and a cos bx, to find amplitude and period of trigonometric functions. The short session for today on amplitude and period of trigonometric functions. Thank you for watching my video, and if you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, a quick announcement, stay glued to my channel for my next video, which is coming up tomorrow, live at 6 p.m., where we'll be looking at 10 days of trigonometry, day 8. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, but you are liking and enjoying the videos, then make sure you do, and also hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Till then, this is Ms. Ruchika signing off from the session. Bye-bye.